Hi everyone, welcome back to another Shiny Bright Doggo video. I'm Janine, behind the camera is Laura, and today we have two fun things planned. But first, I just want to mention that on February 2nd, which is next Thursday, we are going to have a Whatnot sale, 8:15 p.m. A little crazy, a little cheeky on that 15, I know, but I just put in 8:15 and I'm gonna stick to it. So it will be a spooky book sale. So think Goosebumps, think Stephen King. I have, it's all listed in the store. It's over on Whatnot. Our Whatnot name is Shiny Bright Doggo. So same thing, not confusing. And if you haven't signed up for Whatnot yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. We have a link in our description for you to get a $15 credit on your first order. So it's a great time to sign up on Whatnot. So we hope to see you on Thursday, February 2nd, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time for our sale. But right now we're going to head over to the thrift store, see what we can find there, and then an estate sale. So let's go. Look how cute this is, guys. Oh my goodness. This looks like sort of an older piece. It is an Esco made in Korea, so probably from the probably 70s. Really cute. It definitely looks like an older mid-century piece, would really fit in with the 50s and 60s pieces I have. The only thing is that it's missing some red on the nose, but that's an easy replacement. And maybe I can show you guys how I would paint and fix that up. But yeah, it's a really cute little belt, and it's only $1.50. It's 25% off. How cute. It's been a while since I found one of these, and I've never found 101 Dalmatians. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's awesome. And how much only $1.99. Wow. And it's yellow, so it's only 25% off. Wow. So, yeah. Wait, how much? $2? So it's $1.50. Yeah. Nice. And I found some Playmobil, guys. Look at that one. Very interesting. There's a little guy in there too. Yeah, some cool stuff. I thought this mug was interesting, but it's really not worth much. It's different though for coffee mate. What's that? Are these Bratz shoes? Yes, they are. They are Bratz shoes for $1.50. Yeah, but I don't have any Bratz. Well, that should change. Look at all these. Little chipmunks? Chipmunks? Bratz shoes for $1.50 is really not too bad. I wanted to show you, I found this really cool 1997, says it right there, Rugrats cup. Oh, that's so cute. With Reptar and Chucky and Tommy. I mean, that's an old Tommy Pickles face right there. Isn't that cool? And that is really cool. It's only 99 cents. That's really cool. I really like how it's green. Yeah, it's like, looks like slime, and it's see-through, which is cool too. That's so cool. I mean, that just the way they're illustrated, they look like the original, like first season Rugrats, which is really cool. Wow, that's cool. I haven't looked it up or anything, but I thought that was fun. It is. Is that a Gigapet? I don't think it's a Gigapet branded Gigapet. I think it's just like a knockoff. Love my Gigapet. Oh my goodness. I think it's a knockoff? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh my goodness, I would have been so excited. Who is he, guys? He's more Disney. I have no idea what that is from. I'm wondering if Janine has any clue. Hey Janine, do you have any clue what this guy is from? He's marked Disney. Have you ever seen that? I mean, it's weird. We're going to have to use Google Lens on that, right? Yeah, I would think Monsters Inc., but I don't think they were ever that fleshy. Yeah, what's going on here? Alright, I'll search it. So this is Double Dan from Wreck-It Ralph, which would explain the Disney stamp. Really strange. Never seen the movie. Don't plan on seeing it, even though it's supposed to be a good movie. And for that reason, I'm going to put him back. So, yeah. The whole Peppa family for $10, Janine. Look at them. And a Mickey Mouse. Look at all the Peppas. You want it? No. I do, but I'm not going to. I wonder if Janine saw this. It's 101 Dalmatians Snow Dome. Did you see this? No. It's only 99 cents. Is it in there? It's the one from McDonald's. Right.
Yeah, look, it's in there.
Oh, looks like it was never used.
Never used, yeah. It's only 99 cents. Actually, it's 75 cents. It's 25% off.
Wow.
It'd go well with your Dalmatians game that you just found.
That's true.
That's sort of fun.
It's a mummy Cabbage Patch Baby.
Interesting. Huh. 1996. So Janine and I headed into the house as numbers 23. There was some Christmas, but not anything that was too old, mainly satin balls from the 70s and 80s. There was a lot of older records, and what caught my eye were some of these cards, especially these Ziggy cards. They were really cute, and I took a look through these wrapping paper boxes, hoping to find some older ones from the mid-century, but it was mainly newer stuff. I really fell in love with this 2-windowed bookcase. I think it was being sold for $150 or $250, and then there was a 3-door one for $350. They were really nice. But the reason Janine and I went to this estate sale was because I saw a little bit of Halloween in the basement. And when I went down into the basement, I found a few AJ Renzi pails. Now, these pails are really cool, pretty collectible. They are from the 80s, and what's unique about them is that they have an embossed imprint on the back, which you can see right here. They are missing the handles, but a lot of people still decorate with older pails that are missing handles as decor pieces. You don't necessarily need the handles to display. I came across some other die cuts, some honeycomb pumpkins, which are more common. I then started working on getting everything off of that container because I noticed that everything was sitting on a big bin. And one of my and Janine's top tips for going to an estate sale is, if it's a digger sale like this where you are encouraged to go through all the contents of the home, is to look in every box, in every corner. You never know what's hidden. You can't just assume that all the Halloween was pulled out and placed on that bin. You never know what is hiding. I did come across some die cuts that are really cute and from the 80s, and I was finally able to get into this big bin, which seemed to just be, some fake florals and some tablecloths, but I kept digging through it. Just, you never know what could be hiding at the bottom. And as I went through, it did seem to be mostly newer stuff. I came across a few more die cuts and what appeared to be some used window clings. So I wasn't too sure if we were going to find anything. As I lifted this up, I did spot this really fun rubber bat. If you were a 80s or a 90s kid, I guess maybe even the 70s, you might remember these. We had a few growing up. And then what I spotted, what I was really excited about, was this motionette animatronic Telco Witch. She's really collectible, really sought after, and I was so excited to see her at the bottom of that bin. I'll put in some comps here, guys. These are really cool, very collectible. You do want to look out for the Telco brand in particular. They are the animatronics that move. Some that we have in our collection don't move and they're not as sought after, but this one is really amazing and such a cool find. There was a small pile of St. Patrick's Day stuff, a few die cuts, but nothing really too amazing that I grabbed, and there was some newer Easter items, all stuff that I left behind. But I did come across these really nostalgic and fun plastic Halloween party cups. This is so reminiscent of the 90s and early 2000s. I'm contemplating picking them up. I don't know. It's definitely something that Janine and I really like. Janine has a 90s Halloween collection. I feel like these would fit right in, so I brought them out to show her as she's looking at this little bonsai planter. But I just love the graphics on these, especially that orange one, and they were in really good condition. There's quite a lot of them where we could keep a few and pass a few along to fellow collectors. There was a lot of ephemera and maps at this sale. This bed was just covered in it. Tons of different little things to look through. A lot of older albums. When I'm looking at albums, I'm usually looking for, holiday ones. Halloween albums are really cool and collectible. Christmas as well, but I didn't come across any of those. What I did come across, though, was this pile of photo frames, or picture frames rather. Really interesting ones. And I know there can be some value in some picture frames. I don't have a ton of knowledge, but I was interested to see what was in this box because the pictures and the frames did seem a bit older. There was even this threaded, or I guess embroidered picture, which was really nice. But I kept looking through the box until I found this really cool house, I guess Victorian house shaped picture frame, and I looked it up because it just really caught my eye, and I was really surprised by these comps. There is a dollhouse version or a different version that sells for nearly $100. So this is definitely something to be on the lookout if you're at an estate sale, if you're at a thrift store. I feel like it's something that, you know, people would just look over and wouldn't know to look out for, but it is definitely something to keep your eye out for if you are a reseller. Yeah, there's a lot of maps here too. I just took a look at these. At every estate sale, I open up every single drawer because I have found that in dressers and curio cabinets that have drawers like these, I find a lot of die cuts and tablecloths that are really cool. But in this one, I just found some little Christmas pins, and there were some hats. We keep an eye out for hats. You know, they can resell for a good amount if you know what to look out for. Nothing here, but it was fun to look through. Okay guys, we're out of that sale. We did pretty good. We're going to show you exactly what we found. The house was small, so it was really hard to film, but there were some hidden treasures that we did find. I don't know what Janine got either, so we're going to take a look right now. All right guys, let's show you what we got from the estate sale. You pretty much saw everything that I picked up at the estate sale, but I want to dive further into some of the Halloween stuff. Yes! So I did pick up the 2 AJ Renzi buckets without the pail handles. If they did have the handles, they'd probably be worth about $20 each. But even without them, I figured we could pass them along on Whatnot for a good price because look how cute they look stacked. You don't even know without the handle. This is the larger variety of the AJ Renzi pail. You can always tell by this embossed back. The bigger size has the cat, and I'd say it's probably the most common of the 3 different sizes that they have. So I was really excited to find this. It's not every day you come across an AJ Renzi pail with or without the handle. This was the big find of the day. I was so excited to find this Telco Witch Motionette in the bottom of that bin. I'm gonna pull her out and show you guys the condition. So she definitely needs a good cleanup. She has a lot of stuff on her face, but nothing that can't be washed off. I was really excited when I flipped her over and opened the battery compartment because look how clean that is. Oh yeah. And we did test her at home and she does work. She moves, her eyes light up, but she doesn't make any sound. And I don't know if she did originally, but I mean, I'd rather have her moving than just screaming and not moving, right? So she is really cool. Again, she's worth about $50 give or take, which is incredible. That's so cool. And here's the box. Telco is definitely a brand to look out for, guys. They made witches and zombies, Dracula. I really do love the ghost and skeleton. Oh, he's so cool. Skeleton recently sold for over $100 over the holidays. Wow. So you definitely want to keep a lookout for these. They're sort of hard to find. We found a few like non-Telco branded ones at the thrift store over the years, but it's always fun to find these and very collectible. I don't know if we're gonna keep her or sell her, but this is our first Telco branded Motionette in the wild. Yeah, that it might be hard to let go of. Pretty cool. I did end up getting the die cuts you guys saw in the video. They're not in great condition, but I picked them up anyway. But my second favorite find from the estate sale was this really cool, I believe it's Sirocco. They're the company from the mid-century in the 70s that made all those like plastic golden looking wall hangings. Wow. And this guy is probably worth about $40. The one that sold for the most on eBay had all these photos, the original ones intact, but there's some like rips here. So I think even in this condition, I could probably get 40 plus shipping on this. Really cool, something different to definitely keep an eye out for. So that's never been used? No, that's the original. Oh wow. You know, stock photos that they put in there. So definitely something to keep my eye out for now. And it was really fun to learn something new at this estate sale. Cool. So I didn't find that many things at the estate sale, but what I did find I think are pretty cool. I found this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde book from 1923. Wow. So really cool, and it's gonna go into the spooky book collection. So the other thing that I found was the shadow box that looks like it has Native American, maybe arrowheads and different pieces of I guess hunting tips. I don't quite know the correct term for them, but I don't know if these are reproduction or if they're real or if they're fake or anything at all. I took them out of the shadow box, and what I found was someone glued them just to the paper insert that would have been in here, you know, just like in your frame that you found, Laura. Like they took those little pictures, they just put a little interesting fragment on there. So I don't know if this is real, if this is fake, anything about it, but I just thought it'd be really cool to get and see. If anyone has any idea of how to figure out if these are like Authentic.
or not, let me know. But I thought they were really cool. That is it. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying our videos, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Next week we are having our Whatnot sale. Just a reminder, it is February 2nd. We do have a link in the description. If you want to sign up through that link, you'll get $15 credit towards your first purchase. So yeah, thanks for watching.
And also next week, Janine, we're back to 2 videos a week.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Can't
we're back
forget
to our
that.
normal schedule.
So that's exciting. Thanks for joining us, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.